Hi everyone. Uh, so, uh, Before we get into this video, if you like this video and you want to see me do it for the next Nintendo Direct, then like and subscribe and all that. And if you leave a comment, I'll answer it. And like, if you have any questions, just let me know. I like hearing from you all. And so yeah, if you have anything to say like that, just put it down in the comments. I'll make sure comments are turned on, all that. Yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So today we're talking about all the stuff I found interesting in this Direct. Well, most of it I found interesting. Some of it I just thought you guys might find interesting. It wasn't very interesting to me, but I put it in there anyway. A good chunk of this is new to the Direct, but I just felt like I had to talk about that kind of thing. So let's get it started. So I guess the first thing that doesn't really matter, but I just found it kind of interesting. I'll put it up on screen now, and I just think it's a cool place to put a Yoshi's Diner. Speaking of which, I just want to talk about Yoshi's Diner for a second. I think it's just kind of funny that Yoshi, of all the characters, I mean, I'd say like Luigi or Peach maybe would be higher priority for this, got one of like the biggest features of the game named after him, like Yoshi's Diner. Again, he is like the best character of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so I mean, maybe that was intentional. Well, he is the best Mario Kart 8 Deluxe character. If you're going by stats, I personally think that the best one's Luigi, but you all let me know what you think in the comments and all that. So, yeah. This next one is also kind of dumb, but I'll put it up anyway. I'm just going to show it, and it's this item animation. Donkey Kong, it just looks so funny the way he throws it behind him like that. It looks kind of dumb and funny. Yeah, that's it. Moving on. So next, and this one is also kind of lame. This thing in the background looks kind of weird. I'm not sure what it is. If you have any ideas, let me know. It looks kind of like a robot alligator with a food bag on top of it. So, like I said, if you have any theories, let me know. And moving on. Next up is this Wario costume that I think is new, but I'm not entirely sure. And then we also have this Waluigi costume that I'm pretty sure was in tour, but I don't think they've announced it for Mario Kart World. Again, if I'm wrong about any of this, let me know. So now these next two are things we already knew, but I thought I'd mention them anyway. Goomba, the most iconic Mario enemy, is finally here in Mario Kart after literally 30 years. Over 30 years. It shouldn't have took this long. And the next one is also a character, Cow. No one asked for this, but this is awesome! Yeah, I like Cow, if you couldn't tell by that. This next thing seems to disprove my Yoshi costume theory video, at least to an extent. And if you haven't seen that video yet, check it out. I'll probably put a link down in the description. As you can see, this Yoshi is white, but it is wearing a different costume than the one in that picture from my last video. Or maybe I just missaw it. Again, tell me what you guys think. So, yeah, the next thing I'm very unsure about, but I don't think we've seen Rocky Wrench yet, but I'm not entirely sure. So, you guys let me know if I'm wrong and all that. So, next, look at this cool Waluigi costume. And, I just thought, while we're on the topic of costumes, here's some more. This Toad one I like. And I also like this, Birdo's hat. But he looks weird in a shirt. And here's that Toad one I showed you, but Toadette instead. I don't care about this next thing, but for those who do, here's the order of the banana cup. I don't think they've shown that yet. This right here is the mushroom cup trophy, and I think it's funny that it knocks the little sting bee out of the way. Yeah. Now, this next one is pretty cool. The narrator says something along the lines of, when you complete all the Grand Prix courses, a certain colorful course will appear. First, I wonder what that course could be. All jokes aside, though, will it be the whole Special Cup, or will it only be Rainbow Road? I guess we'll find out, but But no, but now we know how to unlock it, so yeah, we got that. I mean, Rainbow Road, yeah. So like we know how to unlock that now. So when the time comes, we'll just kind of go through that, and we know how to do it. I'm gonna probably unlock Rainbow Road before doing any online play, so that's something. Now I think it made a lot of people doubt that there would be a story mode, because I heard some people say that maybe story mode would be how you unlocked Rainbow Road, but I mean, we'll talk more about the story mode aspect of it later. I mean, if you wanted this, I'm sorry about if your disappointment about the story mode and all that. So, yeah. Next, and again, I'm not sure about this one, or what I think are the, what did it say there? The orders of the tracks for the Moon Rally and Spiny Rally. Okay, these are the quote-unquote, okay, now next up we have the quote-unquote new items. The coin shell, the ice flower, Tor doesn't count, and the hammer are new. But the Mega Mushroom is from Wii, and the feather is from SNES. However, K-Mac is new. Speaking of this picture looks so funny to me. Does this picture look funny to anyone else? No? Well, moving on. This one's sad. This picture basically confirms that costumes will count as separate characters. I mean, they might change it in the final game. Maybe it was just like a different build. I don't know. Speaking of costumes, this one's kind of weird. This one's kind of weird. Someone pointed this out to me. Mario is holding a bag of chips, and for some strange reason, he turns into, of all things, a cowboy. Someone pointed this out to me. So if you're watching this, thank you. Next, this is kind of dumb, but this steak looks so good and weird. It's tasty. I want to eat this in real life. Except maybe I don't like the egg. I might peel that off. But like, that's a big steak. That Bowser Jr. got there. Yeah. Speaking of things that look good, this Toadette costume. Now, the thing that I'm about to mention kind of debunks what I said in my last video. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. But jumping is back. From back in SNES, they had jumping. It was a thing. But like in this game, you kind of have to charge it with the drift. Like you're going down a straightaway and jump. That's cool. Anyway, this next picture is baby Mario missing a jump. And for a second, I thought it was a mistake. They put up the wrong footage or something. But then they used the new rewind feature, and I remember seeing this, and I thought it was like a cheat thing, and I laughed so hard. But then I realized it was an actual feature, like just for everyone to use, even if you're not wanting to cheat. So yeah, only you rewind and your other opponents keep driving. And something about that is so funny. Somehow, I don't know why, I feel like there's going to be some people are going to find some cool glitches with that. Next, wow, time trials in Mario Kart? How new and original. Versus races, groundbreaking. Okay, but all jokes aside, I think it's cool that you get to see some of the not normally used transition tracks. Like, maybe I'll make a video ranking all of them. It's also cool that you can now have four teams when you're doing a versus race. Now, they didn't reveal any new battle modes, which is sad, and they didn't even bring back Bomb Derby or Renegade Roundup, which are my favorite ones. Yeah, so that's a bit sad. And in this next scene, the narrator says something along the lines of, "You can drive to the ends of the earth." I'm not sure what that implies, but you better believe I'm going to do it. Whatever it is, like I'm going to drive all the way to the edge of the world and see what happens. So that's cool. This next part shows how the P-switches work, and first I was disappointed there wasn't a story mode, but then I realized this is basically just mission mode coming back from DS. Next up is the Peach medallions. I'm not sure what they do. It shows an outline of Wario. I'm not sure what they do, but I'm excited to find out. It also shows off the question mark panels, which I think just give you a sticker to put on your cart. Now, this makes me sad. This next thing, you can have 8 players on 4 systems, but if you have 8 systems, you still can only have 8 players. I thought for sure we would at least be able to have 12, but whatever. But anyway, moving on. So this picture right here is so cool, with all of the characters lined up in front of it. And even the release date of the original Mario Kart's like in the bottom right corner, if you'll notice, and look it up if you don't believe me. And here, yes, a well-timed game chat ad. Look, look at the truck you can, the next thing is, look, there's a truck you got to go to in like the, first trailer. That's cool. Next, I thought, this next thing, it's a nice detail they added. It's a nice touch that when you get hit by an item in, like when you have your camera thing up, it actually just lets you your little thing spins. It's so cool. So, and then this next thing just shows like you choose which face is yours and all that. That sounded weird. So, yeah, that's it. Time for my final thoughts. So, it was mostly boring stuff and stuff we already knew, especially for how much Nintendo themselves hype this up. Like, they were all like, "Oh, it's going to be worth $80. Just watch the Direct." Is it worth $80? Probably not. Is it worth $70? Probably. Is it worth the $50 I'm going to pay for it when I buy the digital bundle? Absolutely. So on a scale from 0 to 80, by the way, I'm going to make a series out of this. That's like just grading the Directs and talking about them. My plan is to like do a different funny ranking each time. The 0 to 80 is a reference to the whole $80 controversy thing. So on a scale of 0 to 80, I rate this Direct 35. But that's all I have for now. Bye. Edit after I'm done making this video. I forgot to do this while I was making it and editing it and all that. So I'm here now, and I just wanted to show these the Joy-Con 2 wheels. So I forgot to talk about these in the video, so here they are now. Who's going to buy these? I'm not going to buy these. No one should buy these. Please don't buy these. It'd be a waste of your money if you bought these. But I just forgot to put that in there. So that's really it for now. Bye.